Greetings and welcome back to Phasmophobia. This episode we'll be doing a professional Willow Street house, confirmation of a possible ghost sighting. So we'll jump in and see if we can't quickly locate and identify a ghost. And I've already kind of locked up. It should snap out of it when I load in, but looks like I may not get to shoot any baskets while we're waiting. I think I'm going to cut back to one episode of Phasmo a week and move Ghost Hunter Core to Wednesdays so that I can keep my weekends free, because uploading on the weekends is cutting into my time to record Zomboid and Don't Starve. Oh, there. We've finally loaded in.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help.
David Taylor. Photo, blow out a candle,
There's been no reports of violence or
crucifix.
sightings, but please remain careful.
Alright, so let's grab an EMF reader. Breaker will be downstairs. And a photo camera. My two usual standbys for small houses. And we'll just make our way down to the breaker. And see if we can't get a sign along the way. There's the light switch. Oh, heard something get thrown already. Was it downstairs? I think it's in the garage. We'll do a quick sweep of these rooms, looking for anything that's been tossed. Nothing out of place, no Ouija board, no bone. Pretty sure it was tossing stuff in either the garage or the back bedroom. So let's check the back bedroom first. I heard a heavy footstep. And yes, you've been tossing stuff in here. And there's a Ouija board. EMF 5 already. Ooh. Alrighty. Well, we have the ghost room, I'm pretty sure. Did you throw that magazine? Hi. There's the bone. Alright, so it walked through the door. It was in a shadow form. We found the bone and the Ouija board, so we've got a decent amount of photos so far. And we have a piece of evidence, because it was an EMF 5, even if only for a split second. Man, activity jumped to a 7. That had to be 2 interactions at once. The 4 from the manifestation, and then 2 more. And that is definitely another EMF 5. This thing is very active. Blow out a candle. Crucifix. Alright, well, we need more evidence collection. Let's check for fingerprints. and bring in a video camera. And then on our next trip, we'll bring in the crucifixes, just in case it gets active enough to drop my sanity. Alright, we have our second piece of evidence. Freezing temperatures. I saw my breath while I was in the room. Now we can narrow it down to what types of evidence we need to look for. So let's go to gathering evidence. EMF level 5, freezing temperatures. Gives us Jinn, Shade, and Oni. And I'm thinking Oni right now. Oni would be dots. Shade would be ghostwriting. Jinn would be fingerprints. It's not a Jinn, because I didn't see any fingerprints. So it's going to be either dots or ghostwriting. So let's get the dots projector and the book inside. And then we will bring in our crucifixes. So we got those in place. I don't believe it's going to be a Shade. I'm pretty sure it's an Oni because it's been so active when I've been in the house. So we're actually looking for it to go through the dots. It just interacted with something. The book hasn't been picked up that I can see. Actually, I don't have a great view of the book. Yeah, I do. It's right there. Alright, it's playing with the lights. Come on, run through the dots projector. No? I wonder if the, yeah, it's active. It just did a huge spike. But it's not interacting with the dots projector. Unless I don't have a good angle for it. Maybe move the video camera to the other side of the room. We can do that when we take the crucifixes in. Still hasn't written in the book. Alright. Now that we've got the crucifixes in place, let me take a candle in on my next trip if I need to. Yeah, now we've got a better view of the entire dots projector if it chooses to interact with it. We might move it to that wall because it had been playing around with some stuff on the desk, and we might also move the book over there. But yes, getting this last piece of evidence can sometimes be a pain if the ghost doesn't feel like interacting with something. Alright, Jen would have been fingerprints. Shade is ghost writing. Oni is dots. Currently flatlined. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to want to interact with the dots where I've currently got it. Or the book. Maybe we'll do another sweep for fingerprints. Yeah, because it's playing with that light. Alright, let's take in smudge sticks and a lighter. Actually, no, a candle. We'll bring the lighter in on our next trip. We'll see if we can't... I just want some smudge sticks inside. Just in case the ghost starts to hunt, I can quickly grab them. Alright. Just interacted with the radio. Which I believe is over near the dots projector. Alright, now we will carry from here on out stuff just in case it hunts. Well, it turned off the radio. It just threw something right there. Closed the door. It blew out the candle. Turned on the light. I don't think I can see it interact with the dots projector while the light is on. So we still haven't gotten our last piece of evidence. It might be a good idea to double check for fingerprints. Hi. Now I don't know where my smudge sticks are. There they are. Alright. So it should have had me in hunting threshold by then. I think I'm in the 50s by now because of that manifestation. We are still waiting for the last piece of evidence, and I forgot to check for fingerprints. I really did. Just threw something off of the table. I've got both the book and the dots projector over near where it's interacting with things, so there's a good chance it should be able to interact with it. I'm almost positive this is going to be an Oni, but it could be a Jinn. I may have just missed fingerprints the first time. I need to check the windows. Wait, did I just see the dots? I just saw something. I couldn't tell if it was the book moving or if it passed in front. But that should be a good place for both of those because it's very active over near that table. Yeah, I think I should check the windows in here for fingerprints and the door again, and the light. Yeah, because I'm not getting any interaction with the, it's very active. And it is not interacting with the dots projector, so maybe I was wrong about it being an Oni. Let's go ahead and get this door open. And let's do a little bit of pacification. Okay, it did not write in the book. Seriously, dude? Okay, fingerprints. We got our last piece of evidence. So it is indeed an Oni. Evidence, fingerprints. I mean, a Jinn. It is indeed a Jinn, not an Oni. I was expecting it to be an Oni as active as it was, but I was incorrect. We are within the threshold for it to have hunted. Of course, I did use smudges, so it's unlikely. The only objective left is going back in there and trying to get the crucifix to trigger, but that's only $30. That's not really worth it. I mean, I do have the smudge sticks, so if it does hunt, I can bounce it away and get to the perfect hiding spot, but it's just not really worth pushing it. We've gotten what we needed, which was identifying the ghost. And it was a very active ghost. So let's see, 195, that's about the max I could get without getting the last objective. That would have been 225. We spent about 3 minutes in the ghost room, and there were 3 events. I could have sworn there were 4, but 3 will work because it manifested 3 times. I got a photo the first time and then not the other 2. One of the times it screamed at me, the other it was just standing there moaning. But I could have sworn there was a 4th event while I was inside the van. But I guess I was mistaken. Alrighty, well thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.